was told there might be something on the runway, so we're going to do a
500.
Thank you. We're going to do a quick overpass at like 20 feet off the ground. Our helicopter was out here yesterday and he saw something on the runway. I'm meeting up with him here in just a few minutes. We're going to unload this 900 kgs worth of cargo and he's going to do some shuttle. So let's do a quick overpass, come right back around and land at this beautiful place. We're out here in East New Britain, Papua New Guinea this morning. What I'm doing is I'm just doing 80 or 20 degrees of flaps. We've got trees right here, so this would be a terrible way to land. But I'm going to land the other way. I just want to make sure that we don't have anything that might cause a problem. I bet he just saw some burn marks and stuff and big old piles of grass. Yeah, there's just some burn marks. Okay. Let's do a 270. Right back around and land. Went 74 and final, so here we are, approaching 400. We'll come all the way up almost to 500 feet, so we have a nice stable approach coming in, just keeping it normal as always. Let's go full flaps. Checklist is complete. All right, 10 knots of wind up here. It was pretty much calm on the ground though. 650 on the descent. Let's slow on down to 74 knots. Adjusting my airspeed with my power. There's 500 feet on the descent. Looking nice. Locked in at 74, 400, a tiny bit shallow, but still within our allowance. All right, runway is clear. While we're on the ground unloading this stuff, I'm going to tell you guys about my brand new camera. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, you've seen a lot of different renditions, I'm sure, of my cameras. You might not have even noticed, but I did just get the brand new Insta360 X5, and let me tell you, it is definitely light years ahead of their last version, the X4, and I'll tell you all about it here in just a minute.
Agar that's something you can just sleep in lohab. One really nice thing about this camera is you can actually hook up my DJI mic so I get perfect audio regardless of what's going around me at all times. Here comes Josh now. We're gonna have to split up this cargo here, I think into 3 loads. So I think he can do around 340, but I think he has an extra pilot on board today, so we might actually have to bring that down a little bit. I don't know yet. And if you guys have not noticed, the cool thing about 360 cameras is you get the perfect shot every time. You don't have to reframe, and when you're just a one-man show like myself, well, then you don't have the ability to reframe, reshoot, things like that, because I'm just shooting in real time, not making this stuff up. So that's why I like 360s. It's actually 8K, 30 frames per second. So when you're reframing it, it goes all the way down to 4K, matches all the rest of my cameras. I absolutely love these things. So one thing I actually noticed on this thing is just how much better it is than the X4. It's got 3 AI chips in it and 144% larger sensor, and it makes a massive difference on just the quality. Even though it is 8K just like the other one, it's a massive difference. And I think partially that's partly due to the fact that it has this thing called adaptive tone. Now, adaptive tone is similar to HDR, but because it has 2 cameras, front and back, it's like a raw camera, and it takes the most data from both cameras, and then post-production, depending on how you frame it, it will give you the best density, the best color. Just lade him start. Yeah, just lade him by go by him yet. All right. Morning, Josh. Give you this bag before it finds its way off. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my cabin because I have I think 200 something kgs worth of cargo that came out of another location that I'm taking back to Hoskins with me. And coupled with their selfie stick, you can pretty much get the perfect shot regardless of what you're doing. So you guys can see right here, this is how I actually mount my cameras to my plane in the back. And those wheels right over there sometimes just flick up rocks right onto the lens. That's where the X5 is really nice, because I don't have to send out my cameras for repair. I can actually just change the lens halfway through my day if I wanted to. They just twist off, replace them. They actually have like a harder diamond coating or something like that that's supposed to be 100% better drop resistance than the X4. So again, if you're hard on your cameras, you need to upgrade to this one.
It is almost 10 o'clock now, so we've been out here for about 3 hours almost, so let's get going. It's so hot out now that the sun's up and strong. It says 41 degrees Celsius. I don't think it's quite that hot out, but it's warm. Right, NG's stable coming up now. ITT's coming up at a nice slow rate. I'm always thankful when the teenage boys hang out and they help me move all 900 kgs of cargo over next to the helicopter back and forth, so I sure do appreciate their help today. Well, it's only a 17-minute flight back to Hoskins. We're going to try to do the low route down the coastline today because it's a beautiful view. All stations Biola, Kodiak November Tango Echo will be back taxiing for departure Hoskins. Break Moresby, November Echo taxi. I don't think I'm going to get him today. I didn't get him earlier today, that's for sure. I'll try once I get up in the air, but I tried on every frequency possible today and nothing. I am empty with, well, not really empty. I've got 175 kgs, I think, on board today. Underneath, that had come out of another location I'm taking back, helicopter brought to me. Anyway, not too bad. We're going to be rotating at 54 knots, though. I only come out here probably once every other year, so it's been a few years. I think the last time I can even remember it was like 2021 is when I remember coming out here. I'm sure there's been other times, but... Alright, I'll go through the buddy check real quick. Fuel caps and selectors have all been checked. Controls are good. Terrain awareness is off. Again, we're only going up to like 1,000 feet today. Flaps are set, indicated, and verified at 20. Trims are good. Abort will just be airborne by the taxiway or else we'll stop. After takeoff, hard left turn closer to the beach line. Consider EPL, consider feather, otherwise I'll have to cut off, pull off, and shut off. 85 and 80. Emergencies, mash, crack my door close to the ground or / water. Alright, ignition, condition, flaps 20, fuel, harnesses, and prop. We are good to go. For sea level, so 1470, rotate 54. There we go, ITT and torque are set. ITT checks 720, looking good. There's airspeed alive. And there's already rotate. Like I said, I am empty. Let's bump up our ITT just a tiny bit. If I pitch all the way up to 14 degrees, 15 degrees, especially because I'm a light, get my speeds down to 73 knots. That's going to be my best angle of climb. There we go. Once we get up to our 500 feet, let's make our turn. There we go. Man, what a beautiful view. Never gets old. Let's get our flaps out now. We're over 85, over 90, and our prop on back.
TAWS not available.
Okay. Let's go like this. Let's bring our big map here. I guess it'd be helpful if I put my flight plan in here. Just go direct to that. Because you can see here, our fuel flow is so high up right now because we're 700 feet off the ground. So let's go ahead, for one, bring our prop to 2,000, and let's just bring our fuel flow all the way back to 320. That's what I plan for on all my flights. A lot of my flights I'm up at 11,000, 12,000 feet, so I'm only burning 300. But for fuel planning, for getting out here, I did 320. So rather than just wasting a bunch of fuel, let's put it at that. You guys can see this little dock down here. and it looks quite robust. That is a logging area, so barges and things like that will come in here, and they do like logging up through here. It's not too bad here, but man, where I'm going tomorrow over by Moke, I mean, they have cleared out the area. Like, I've never seen it that bad. Oh, some guy waved at me. Oh, what do you miss me? Wave back. That's one thing cool about this X5 is you can zoom in and
Tango Romeo, Mike Charlie, Kilo, what is...
It's a perfect shot anywhere you go.
Mike Charlie, Kilo, we 4 miles, Hoskins, maintaining 17,000. We have crossed your track at 556, your position?
Now we are 35 miles descending through 11,400 and circuit time will be on the hour of Tango Romeo.
Mike Charlie, Kilo, copy that, thank you.
Thank you.
And Alpha Tango Romeo, November Tango Echo. Did you say you're going to be landing in Hoskins on the hour?
Affirmative, will be circuit time on the hour of Tango Romeo.
November Tango Echo. It's been a couple years since I have flown down the coastline, but man, that is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, here's another one of those docks that they use for logging. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while though. Not sure if you can tell the quality out of the wing camera. That's the X5. The X4 is what I have back here on the horizontal stabilizer. And you can just look at the color of the water, and this one over here is just light years ahead of this one. So again, like if you guys are looking for a camera and you want the best technology that's available, that's the one to get. So there's a volcano right over there at around 11 o'clock that erupted, I don't know, probably like 15 or more, 15, not probably more than that, 20 years ago or so. Closed down Hoskins Airport for like 6 months from the ash just because it was continually putting out. I've flown over that years ago. That one straight ahead though, it's not technically at least a markdown volcano, but I mean it's like 10 miles away from the other one or less, and it looks more like a volcano. I think I'm just going to cut through here because I do have my vest on today, and I'm just going to fly over the top of it, see what's up there. I actually don't even know what's up there. I don't think I've ever actually looked, so let's do that. It's definitely right there, so it's right on my way to Hoskins anyway. If you're wondering what that blinking dotted green line is, that is where I go into my reserve for my fuel, which is an hour of fuel. So if you zoom way out here,
Police Station Hoskins of Tango Romeo, right base runway 12.
you can see this dark green line. That's where I run out of fuel. All right, 62 for landing speed with the weight we have on board and no seats. Actually, we've got a little bit more because we also have a big old huge drum of, or empty drum of fuel back there, but with all the equipment, probably 25 kgs is a little more. And that puts us up to 63 knots. All stations Hoskins and Alpha Tango Delta, Kodiak November Tango Echo, 900 miles to the east, 2,500. We'll be tracking for left downwind runway 12, estimating circuit 05. And that's steep. I wonder if anybody's ever climbed up here before.
Charlie Kilo.
500.
There you go. Don't necessarily see a divot, but I'm sure it was a volcano at one time.
Welcome, Mike Charlie Kilo.
All right, let's do buddy check. Selectors, brakes, TAWs, VREP, got done. Lights, inlet, done. If we have to go around, power up, 20 degrees. Pitch for 73 or 12 degrees and straight ahead. Prop and harness. All stations, Hoskins, November Tango Echo, joining a left downwind for runway 12. Are you going to be taxiing back?
We'll expedite Alpha Tango Romeo.
November Tango Echo. Alright, I think I'm going to do a 360 because he's going really slow. Actually, you know what? By the time I'll just do a right-hand pattern instead of a left-hand pattern. But I think by the time I get down on turning final and everything like that, he should be off the runway. All stations Hoskins, November Tango Echo, flying overhead to join into it now right downwind for runway 12. Hoskins. 10 degrees of flaps. Went 63, 73, 83. Don't have to be that slow, but that's the slowest I want to be. There's our approaching our 1,000 foot, close to 83. Yeah, he'll be off by the time I get turning final, I think. Maybe. Yeah, he still has about halfway to go. November Tango Echo, turning final, runway 12 Hoskins. Alright, looks like a little bit of a crosswind because now I'm overshooting. There's 8 knots of crosswind. Knots down the runway, wow. That's actually a lot for Papua New Guinea. It does not get too windy. This is windy season here in Hoskins because there's like a venturi with the mountains, and man, sometimes it'll be 40 something knots at just 1,000 feet here. Get my speeds up a little bit until I get past like the wind shear area, and then I'll slow on down at the very last second. About 10 knots fast right now, so. Almost by the 500-foot marker. Didn't quite get my landing spot, it's just a little bit too windy. Hope you guys enjoyed this flight with me out to Biala. Very rare that I actually get to go out there, so it's a treat that you guys even got to see that place. Like I was saying before, if you're looking for a new camera, an action camera that you want robust with amazing technology and amazing color, the X5 is definitely the camera to go. I'm so happy I have it. And yeah, welcome here to Hoskins.